Hey everybody, I'm not Dan Hentschel anymore. I know L's in chat, but you'd be surprised how much of a hassle it is to get a bald cap on your head than just do your regular makeup routine, right? But I did expect that video to blow up. I actually saw a person even post on TikTok and I was like, but besides that, thank you. Maybe I will become Dan Hentschel again. I don't know. But basically, I have a really funny story to tell you guys. Something that happened to me after I made that video. And because of this video, or that video, I might go to jail for second-degree murder. But basically, a lot of my friends saw that video. A lot of people are like, oh, it's funny. And one day, recently, my boyfriend, texted me, and he's like, come pick me up, let's hang. Or like, I miss you. And I'm like, oh. So, I get in my car, I go pick him up. And we're driving slowly. We're like just like driving down like a trail or something, just like talking and stuff like that. He's talking about his fucking work, and I'm like, oh, I gotta tell you something. It's really funny. I pull out my phone and I show him this video, and I'm like telling him about Dan Hentschel, about how I pretended to be Dan Hentschel and stuff like that. And he was just like, that's not funny. That's not funny, no. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I don't like Dan Hentschel. Dan Hentschel's not funny. And, I'm thinking, if you don't like Dan Hentschel, then why are we even in a relationship, But, I'm like, oh, I thought it was kind of funny. And the thing is, with some people, it's like your boyfriends or something, you'll like try to end a conversation and they'll just fucking keep going or something. And so I'm just like, I'm trying to end the conversation. I'm like, okay, well, I thought it was funny, but, that's just you. And he's like, Dan Hentschel is just mass-produced videos for millennials and bums that just want to get high all the time. And I'm like, okay. And, it's quiet for a little bit. And then fucking the tone starts changing. And he's like, I really missed you. He's like, you look really fucking hot. And then he fucking puts his hand on my leg. And I'm like, oh, whoa, what are we doing? And he's like, it's like, what? I texted you and told you that, I wanted, I don't know if I can say the word, hook up. And I'm like, I don't know what planet you think you're on, but I assumed that we were just gonna go on a nice little drive. We were gonna maybe, I don't know, go to Wendy's. And you know what? When I picked him up, he was kind of already in a bad fucking mood or something, so I should have suspected something. But he was just starting to go off about how, that I gave him the wrong message and that he thought that we were gonna, like, fucking, do shit. And then, oh my god, he was just being like, he's like, you never want to do anything like that with me. You always fucking back out, and then I have to go watch, can I even say that word? Porn! Then I have to go watch porn! And I'm like, whoa. I don't even know what to fucking say, honestly. I was so quiet. But dude, oh my god, he just started getting so fucking, like, slimy and sour. like, saying that I was teasing him and shit, and that I knew what I was doing. And I'm like thinking, I'm like, you're saying all this shit to me when you're in my car. So I get pissed because he's pissing me off. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this shit with you. You're being a fucking baby. Get out of my car. Call like an Uber or something. Call a cab if you have to. They can find you on this fucking trail. Get out of my car. And he gets out of my car. He's like, yeah. And he slammed my door. And you want to know what he says? Fucking cunt. So you guys, okay, first off, none of you guys know me at all. You guys don't know anything about me or anything like that. Obviously, I don't really post on YouTube that much. But, what you need to know about me is that I'm very confrontational. And sometimes I act irrationally. Fucking, if we're at like the subway and you're in front of me and you're starting to be a dick to like the fucking worker, I'm gonna fucking turn to you and be like, you don't need to fucking heckle or be a bitch to minimum wage workers. If you don't like how your food is made, then have your fucking wife make it. That actually happened once. I'm just bringing up another story. Anyway, ew, yuck, never doing that again. Anyways, so he starts walking down the road, and so I'm starting to think, my car's still running. I have it in park, but I'm thinking, I got my hands on the wheels, and I'm thinking to myself, so he's walking down the road, dirt road, like alongside this like kind of like ditchy area with a bunch of woods and shit. He's on his phone. But I turn my gears into drive. I hit the gas. I turn my car like this, and I hit the gas. I hit my boyfriend. I hit my boyfriend, okay? And oh my, I don't want to, I was about to say, I don't want to get demonetized, but at the same time, I get no money from these, so what's the point of saying anything? It's gonna get taken down, then I'm just gonna put it back up, honestly. But, I ran him into the ditch. So basically, this is him, right? This is my car, and let's say this area right here is the ditch. I fucking right in there. So, things kind of didn't want to, it kind of got out of hand. I go outside, I'm like, oh. I'm horrified by what I just did. I feel awful, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't hear any breathing. It was kind of windy outside. But, thankfully my car has, like, all-season tires. They're pretty tough tires, And so I was able to, like, shift my gears and fucking, get the car out of, like, this dirt ditch or anything. It was pretty easy, honestly. Like, it wasn't like a, kind of like a sinky ditch, honestly. But, I left. I went home. Well, actually, I didn't go home. I went to the local Circle K, the gas station, to get a snack. I haven't heard anything yet. He hasn't texted me. His family hasn't texted me. I haven't seen anything on the news yet. I didn't see any police cars anywhere. And there was no blood on my car, so I was good. But I pretty much went home later, you know. Got on my computer, you know, got some jerky, got some jalapeno chips, some cinnamon gummy bears, a root beer, and I, turned on my laptop and I watched Dan Hentschel. What can I say? But for any of you out there who are saying, oh, like all the boys, you beat on your chest, and the boys, they're like, oh yeah, you are a fucking cunt. He was right just for saying his opinion. Or, I don't know, the ladies out there, the gals, who are like, you're a psycho bitch. I just want to let you guys know, he was like 40. 40-year-olds don't like anything, and by that logic, he was already out the door. So, why don't you talk to me after the fucking service? How about that? When I'm in hell.